Are you yawning this morning? Everybody out there, it's a Tuesday. Sometimes that's the toughest day of the week to stay awake. 70 million Americans suffer from sleep disorders. Connie, who's sitting next to me, was one of those, but not anymore. Dr. Shad Morris joining us from Premier Sleep Solutions. And you've seen him on the show before. We've talked about how so many people out there struggle with sleep apnea and have no idea.
They have no idea because they're often given the CPAP mask and they can't use it and they don't know where to turn.
So, Connie, you were one of those people. Tell us about what was happening.
I was just really tired during the day. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't stay awake. I'd be exhausted at work, and I just figured, well, maybe I'm not exercising enough and not eating right. So
you didn't know that you
weren't
getting a good night's sleep?
No. I wasn't waking up, I didn't think, but I was apparently.
So you didn't even know you were tossing and turning? And so you go see Dr. Morris, and what did he say?
Well, first of all, I went and had a sleep study done to diagnose that it was sleep apnea. And then I tried the CPAP for a few months, different masks, and I just couldn't find anything that really worked. And actually, it broke my nose out. I came up with a rash around it.
Because that, Dr. Morris, does that CPAP go all the way over your face?
Yeah, some of them go all the way over their face, and they can cause infections, and then, especially on women, lines. Women don't like lines on their faces.
No, we sure don't.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Connie, can I ask you this? Were you a good sleeper for years, and then it changed?
You know, I probably wasn't because I've snored my whole life.
Really?
So I probably have had this for a long time and didn't really realize that's what I had.
Do some of us switch sleep behavior over time and with aging?
Well, yeah, because it's a process of the anatomy and then time on planet Earth, so gravity. We lose the tonicity here on the outside, but it's also collapsing on the inside over time as well.
All right, so suddenly you're feeling exhausted and you don't know why. So nothing works.
Nothing worked.
Until what?
So finally I asked my doctor, is there anything else I can do? Because I surely can't use this. And he said, why, there is. He says, I want you to go see Premier Sleep Solutions. And it was amazing.
Well, and Dr. Morris, what do you do when she comes in?
So I really just talk to my patients. I spend a lot of time with them. I want to get their story, like Connie's story, and see how we can be of help to her. And most of the people we treat, probably 80%, are what we call CPAP intolerant. They just can't tolerate it. It's a great product, but if you can't use it, it's sitting in the corner of your house, then you've got to do something, and so we have the oral appliance.
I would say that was, that was then. The CPAP was then. This is now. This is the new latest and greatest.
Yeah. This is the latest technology, and this is, the compliance on this is just fantastic.
So, Connie, you described it as a retainer. That's all it is.
It's just like a retainer. If you wore braces before, this should be no problem.
Okay, and
just
it goes...
pop it in
And you put this in right before you go to sleep? And are you not snoring anymore?
No, I'm not snoring. Sleep all night. It's been great.
Really? Do you notice the difference during the day?
Oh, yeah. And even my coworkers. I'm not drinking as much coffee, trying to stay awake. It's been great.
It's so true. When you're not getting sleep, you're not yourself.
You're not.
What is this doing to switch the anatomy?
Basically, if you look here on the screen, the constriction is here in the back of the throat, and so what it's doing is it's stabilizing the upper and lower jaw using the teeth as retainers, keeping that open, stopping the snoring, and keeping you breathing all night long, and keeping that sleep cycle going that heals your body at night, which is so important for your overall health, and then long-term as well.
How many people out there could this help?
Millions of people, people diagnosed and undiagnosed.
So many of you out there not getting a good night's sleep, thinking that there's nothing you can do. There is absolutely something you can do. Premier Sleep Solutions, everybody's in Salt Lake City, also in St. George. We'll put all their information on our website. Go to goodforutah.com/GTU. But I've been to the office in Midvale, and everyone there is so kind. I didn't meet Connie, but I met other patients, and everyone's saying the same thing.
They are very nice.
I've actually had a good night for the first time. You don't sleep without
it. It's been great. No, I don't sleep without it.
Connie, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. A free sleep consultation, everybody, right now for the first 25 callers. Phone number right there on your screen. Don't forget to give them a call and sleep well, especially during the holidays. Wouldn't that be nice? Dr. Morris, thank you so much. Thank you, Connie.
Thank you.
Up next, we're talking ugly Christmas sweaters, where to get them in time for your next big event.